So, if you like naming people with a card as it flies out of the deck, then this is the trick for you. It looks something like this. The card shoots out epically, masterfully, beautifully, whatever you want to say. It looks really cool, and we're going to learn that today. So this is the TK shot method. I call it that because, well, as far as I know, I came up with it because, well, I know I came up with it. Now, I don't know if anybody else has created anything similar, but this is a cool move that allows you to shoot a card directly from the center of the deck. And the card doesn't start in the center of the deck, but it does come from the center of the deck. And you can do this with two halves of the deck at the same time. So if you want to split the deck and then shoot two cards out after you split the deck like this, you can do that if you want as well. We're going to talk about how. But yeah, it is pretty cool in the versatility of it. So let's actually get to learning this. Remember, if you like this type of content, please smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to be doing magic reviews of other people's products on here as well. At some point, I did them in the past. But I'm also have a new store up, the Elite Magic Academy store. So if you want to check that out, please do. There's a lot of cool magic there. Let's actually learn this trick though before you go do that. So here is what happens. We're going to be using the bottom card to shoot. That's the one we're going to shoot, is the bottom card, right? Out. And so whatever card you want to shoot out of the pack, just control it to the bottom. And then you're going to move the bottom card out slightly. Now notice, I am holding the deck by the width of it, right? The width of it as opposed to the length as opposed to width. The width of it is held between the middle finger, the ring finger, and the thumb. Pretty simple. Now this ring finger should be in line with the edge of the deck, right? See how it's right there on the edge, so the end of the deck. When it's squared up like this, it should be right there. And so when you move this card down, the pinky should be sitting here ready to hide that from the audience, but also to get a grip on it, because you're going to use the pinky to pull on this card and then remove it from the rest, and then you're going to launch it. So this is basically a pinky shot, but with the width of the pack as opposed to across like this, okay? But we're going to do another thing to obscure it even farther. So now you push it out, you get the pinky on it, but you don't pull it out at an angle yet. Instead, you hold it in position while you still have the pinky moving this out a little bit. See, I have it bent and pressure, but I don't have the corner like completely out jogged yet here. And the reason why is I'm going to come over with the left hand and I'm going to pull off half of the cards above that packet like this and out. Boom. I'm going to do it from the front so it looks like this. Now as soon as I do, this card is now in the middle, right? And now I can angle this back a little bit and pull back at the same time. And as I do, this card is going to come and shoot forward, because if you angle like this, it literally shoots forward. That's the cool thing. And it'll shoot out of the middle of the deck. So that's the cool thing about this. It literally hops out of the middle of the deck. I mean, you can shoot far. Let me see if I can shoot it right at the camera. Ah! Right? So it's super nice. It's super cool. You can do it with both hands. Let's take a look at that right now. If you want to do it with both hands, you could do it like this. And you could cut the pack like so and literally launch a card from each side. If I can do this, bam, bam, type of thing, right? I haven't practiced as much with my left hand, which is why I'm not super good at it. But you can do that if you want. So now that you understand how it works, hopefully you can go and have a lot of fun with it, you know, just trying it out. I like to use it kind of as a haunted deck. Not a haunted deck, really, but, you know, I have them select a card, it's lost in the deck, and then I just go whoosh, and it flies out. You know, people like that. It's fun and visual. Good way to start a show, right? So, if you like this material, then please check out the Elite Magic Academy. There's lots of information on how to perform magic, especially if you're new. There's also lots of more advanced magic on there as well that you can buy, along with cool merch, stuff like this cool close-up pad, and eventually there's going to be decks of cards. So anyways, I want to thank you for being here, and have a good week.